Well, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you see this video. Listen, I'm doing this video. So very quickly, I wanted to get in here and do this video. Normally, y'all see me in my room and doing all sorts of stuff. I said, bitch, let's come to the light today. Carolyn, let's bring it to the motherfucking light. Anywho, so of course, today's video is talking about some very important thing. And this is kind of like a SOS. We're going to say this is a state of emergency for the um, hey, hey, let me see, baby. Okay. For the black identity. Hey, shh, it's okay, mama. Hey, it's okay. She's going crazy. Anyway, this is a SOS ID. Hey. Let me do this video. Hey, can I do this video? Excuse me. Can I do this video? Can I? They're gonna call the police. Hey, come up here, baby. Come up here, because she don't listen to her mama. She'll listen to her mama. She can hear about what too. Okay. So this is an SOS for those of you who identify as Black Americans, right? And you are spiritual, because of course we're not talking about the mundane people, the people that are still sleeping, the people who are not spiritually woken, and those of you who are trying to become awakened. This is really for you. There is something that I came across, and I'm gonna do a whole nother video on this because we're in the middle of doing a event, of course, the Omicron event. And I am like getting ready. Of course, I'm not really ready, but I was like, let me not get on here with some tea. Let me get on here with what I'm gonna be wearing, what I'd wear if they were here. Anywho, so I came across a channel. I'm just going to give her a little background of this, okay? So, I should go into this too. Shout out to my supporters, my viewers, and my contributors, those who signed up for the new class that we got going on, the Blogspot Mini, the little mini classes. Shout out to those of you who joined the Omicron event, Tiny. We know that YouTube is a little slow on some motherfucking shit, but that's motherfucking fine. Any questions, definitely send me an email. We'll go over that. But I came across a channel a couple of weeks ago, and the channel, when I see people that are spiritually inclined, my people, they're spiritually inclined, they have their stuff, I'm like drawn to them, like, oh, okay, this is a fellow, et cetera. And once again, I don't really see age or sex or religion or even color as a factor, but I keep watching. Okay, yeah, they're one of those people now. But this person seemed to not. Oh, if you can turn that down. Ma'am, you can turn that down. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Because I know they're going to start talking. I want them to try to, I want them to be like, bitch, what the bitch you got that girl like that. Thank you. So either way, I like this channel. I love that this person was talking about a lot of stuff, and they were exposing a lot of fraudulent, scamming, spiritual stuff. And I spoke about this with some of my sisters, which, by the way, all my sisters that I deal with either identify as, and it's not important, but it kind of is because I consider myself other. I don't consider myself African American, any of that, because I'm a triracial, multiracial individual. So I'm not going to discredit my Hispanic. I'm not going to discredit my European. I'm not going to discredit my African. I'm not going to discredit my indigenous, whatever the hell it is, however the hell that is. I know who I am, and that's all that matters. So this is really for people, like I said, going into my people. I was going to sidetrack. My people who I deal with identify as well Black, whether it's Black Hispanic, Black American, Black Indigenous, they still identify as Black people as well. So I have these conversations with them because, of course, they are also considered a part of this group. So we talked about this before, about the state of, because, of course, when people say they're spiritually awakened, hey, girl, when people say they're spiritually awakened, I feel like it is their role to help lead people who are trying to find that awakening moment, trying to come out their cocoon, trying to become great, trying to become power, whatever the hell they're doing. I feel like that is our role. If we've been through trauma, if we've been through any type of issues that scarred us physically, mentally, emotionally, it is our duty to go through these experiences, to get a healing for these experiences and help others who are also in that process. So when I see people who are claiming to be woke or conscious, right? And I say, when they say they're conscious, honey, you got to proceed with fucking caution. Because, bitch, when they say I'm cautious, it's like, no, bitch, I need to watch you because you seem cautious, not conscious. Okay. So, either way, let me not beat around the bush. So we talked about this before, how there's a lot of people who are Black American, African American, whatever they identify, Black people, people of color in America who are claimed to be spiritually awoken, but they appear to be asleep. The things they speak is it's worse than Christianity. It's worse than, what other anti-spiritual people speak about. And you may be like, bitch, what the fuck is anti-spiritual? Because religion is about spirituality, when it's really not. Any place or any space that wants to oppress and suppress any individual for their uniqueness, whether it's Black, white, fat, skinny, gay, straight, trans, blonde, blue, doesn't matter. They're anti-spiritual because we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. So we identify as spirit first. So it's not, that's a fat man and I'm going to put him down, and that's a gay man who thinks he's a woman. We're not going to be doing that if you're pro-spirituality. When you're anti-spiritual, you want to kill that spirit. You want to suppress that spirit. You want to make that spirit feel some type of way for their uniqueness. You want to make them feel bad. You want to make them feel ashamed, regretful, guilty for being who they are without bringing harm to any, right? So when I see these people that are Black identifying, right? Because I don't think Black is a real thing. Brown, maybe, deep brown, mahogany brown, copper brown, golden brown, crispy brown, but Black, I'm like, yeah, sis, unless you're looking like this, y'all need to stop it. So that already screams out to me, ooh, this person got some type of trauma that they need to let go. But then when it gets into what I saw on this video for the past weeks, or I would say a couple of days, even going into the video that I saw today, this person speaking of cultural appropriation, which of course I'll do part 2 on that because that's not really important. What's important now is when it came out today, because of course, me not knowing this person, when someone opens their mouth the first time without them even, I'm an expert, I'm a doctor, I'm a specialist, I'm a high priestess, I'm anointed. When they start saying bullshit like that, and then the second thing that come out their mouth is homosexuality is wrong. Being Black dating a white man is wrong. Be interracial this and interracial, and then they start trying to pull up scientific proof or evidence that it's wrong. It's like, yeah, baby, you're not spiritual. You're definitely still asleep. And because I call myself Madam Merkaba, okay, the goddess of light, because I call myself Two-Spirit, okay, it would be foolish of me to watch shit like this. And knowing that a lot of people who seek out spiritual services identify as people of color. You can ask anybody. You go to a spiritual person who's white, who's Hispanic, who's Black, whatever, they'll tell you. Most people that seek after spiritual work is usually people that identify as being oppressed or suppressed. Okay. In this country, we know that is Black. We know that it's Hispanic. We know that it's immigrants. We know that it's LGBT. So once again, to go in and say, I'm spiritually awoken, I'm the doctor, I'm here to heal, I'm here to give you the light, and send you somewhere, and you're still talking about stupid ass shit as if you're still asleep. I mean, you're speaking out, you're shooting out more, stupid shit than my brother who's very religious. He don't say the shit that I've been seeing these people talk about. It's just like, what? So either way, you're culturally appropriating by borrowing a system that's not yours. And of course, like that, we'll go over that. But going into this, what this man said, and a lot of y'all not good for, because most of my people who watch me are heterosexual identifying. So you probably really don't give a damn, and you shouldn't really give a damn in this aspect, what I'm going to say. But you should care enough to understand there's people out here that are claiming to be leaders of the Black community that are giving you guys fucked up bullshit ass shit. They're giving you their sickness. They're giving you their trauma. They're projecting onto you their brokenness, and you're absorbing that. So you're going around speaking as if you're healed and that I got it together, and you know shit that you read about in the book somebody told you about, but we see that spirit is still broken. And so in this individual, I was like, this person has some trauma. Just looking at them, I was like, this person has some trauma with a man. Okay, and then even going into him backtracking and going into this and that. Anyway, I want to get into that. So what he said was that we're going to clarify right here, right now, because we got our shit pulled up. A spiritually woken man. Like I said, this is a regular mundane man, trying to win over on the ladies. I'll be like, okay, shit, I'm just letting him speak his stupidity. But in the current state that we are as people, American people, people of the world, because collectively, our minds synergy is more powerful than individuality when it comes to changes that we want to see. So I believe that everything we do is about planting seeds and going into having an impoverished mind, which once again, we have that pulled up too, because I like to educate people when I say what I'm saying. So an impoverished mind is of a person or area made poor, okay, or impoverished, excuse me. It is deprived of strength or vitality. So an impoverished mind creates an impoverished reality. When a mind has no strength and no vitality, which means the ability to think for itself, when the mind is not able to construct the reality that it wants, we go into time impoverishment. We go into money impoverishment. We go into health impoverishment. Wealth is in many, many areas. And going into having an impoverished mind period, you're not willing to educate yourself and or you don't know better. But him saying that he's a doctor and he have all these answers, and it's like, bitch, you look stupid. And not even just, I'm gonna keep it nice because I'm a very polite bitch. I'm gonna keep it very polite because I go into how unattractive this person is. Okay, I go into how nasty this person look and how I do see a lot of sexual deviance in this person. And they even said after I was talking to one of my sisters that they went to prison a couple of times. So I said I would like to know what they went to prison for. Because I do see some money scams, but I see some with sexuality too. Like, is it somehow some way that he got in trouble for messing with some underage people? So, anywho, he mentioned that, hey, listen, get out, go in the room, go in the room. He mentioned that, y'all, excuse my little baby girl, excuse my little daughter. She's a little crazy. Excuse my little daughter, y'all. So he mentioned that trying to slam another person, that gay people, in particular, homosexual, y'all know this. I identify as a trans woman. I've been a woman since I came out of utero. But when it comes to the LGBT people, we're talking about the LGBT, not, this other stuff, QRT. I don't know about those people. LGBT. I have lesbian friends. I have gay friends. I have bisexual friends. I have bisexual clients. I have gay clients. I have lesbian clients. So like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like I need to speak about this. So he mentioned that there are more studies that have shown, and he also brought up Umar. Girl, I said bitch. Now we're really talking. Sexual predator, allegedly, because I didn't see it on the shit, but sexual predator pushing, I don't want you to look out my sexual deviance, how I love to caress woman and grope woman and sexually assault woman, allegedly. Let me push it on and say, y'all should be more concerned about the homosexuals. Even though y'all not homo, even though y'all not interested in same-sex shit, you should be more focused on them and don't be looking at me. And then girl coming to find out this man groping and touching on women and then having conferences shit. Come here, I want to help your son. And he over here trying to fucking shit. So I'm like, now this started making sense to me just an hour ago. So he said that gay males are more likely to molest children than heterosexual males. Studies showed that homosexuality and sexuality, or homosexuality and pedophilia, are very close together. And I'm just like, where the fuck does motherfucker get this shit from? Because I took psychology, going into even me being transgender. I like to educate myself on backgrounds, on cultures, on what people are doing, how people are connected. Because of course, I am you, you are me. Whether you're gay, black, straight, lesbian, it doesn't matter. Aspects of you is in me. So who am I to be like, bitch, I love people, but I don't know who you are, where you come from. So going into this, I was like, where did he get this information at? Because of course he talked about some of the bullshit too, like I'm not even gonna go into. We'll say that for another video. So he actually said about the homosexual gay males, or homosexuality is closer to pedophilia than heterosexuality. And I'm just like, how does this motherfucker get this information when gay people account for less than 10% of the population, right? And when I say gay people, I'm saying LGBT in whole, okay? And I know I shouldn't do that because, of course, gay is gay, male on male, lesbian is lesbian, female on female, bisexuals, people that are into males and females, and transgender is male or female anatomically who identifies the opposite sex. So I'm like, girl, okay. But LGBT account for, you can do your research on this. They account for less than 25% of the world population identify as lesbian and gay. Okay. In America, it says between 1.5 and 5.6 identify as LGBT. It said that 5.1% of that are women and 3.9% of that are men. And we're talking about anatomically. And of course, they know the statistics, girl, because you go to a doctor to get hormones, so they know what it is. So we got to identify what we are all day long, but we're talking about what they're speaking about anatomically. Okay. So with that being said, he also mentioned that, and of course, lesbians are not really including this, but they kind of are because he's still going for it and saying punk and sissy and rubbing this and that, and there's no man there, and this is a trauma. When there's a woman that like a woman, there's trauma with divine feminine. It's just like, girl, shut up. Anywho, he was going for the gay man. And I'm just like, but how is it that only 3.9% of the population of the LGBT identify or were born anatomically male? How's it possible that these little percentage, right? You got less than 6% of the population is LGBT, homosexual, sexual, alternative, whatever the fuck you want to call that. How is it that 3.9% of that 6%, bitch, let's talk about it, maybe what, 200,000 people? How the fuck are they more likely to interact with children when these people don't even have kids? And now, of course, I'm not, like I said, we're not doing this to, put down anybody, but we're going to speak fact as fact. Man and woman, whether they're gay or straight, come from a male and a female. It takes a male and a woman, a penis and a vagina, to make a child. Each child comes out half of the father, half of the mother. So whatever traits this child have by nature, not supernatural nature, law of the land of the law, nature, natural nature, they are having characteristics of the male or the female. So if the child is a murderer, he got that murdering from the mom or the daddy. If that child is a serial killer, he got that from the mom or the daddy. If that child is a homosexual, transsexual, he got that from the mom or daddy. Like I said, we're speaking of scientifically. You want to talk about scientific? Let's talk about that. So if a gay man can't have a baby with another man, and a woman can't have a baby with another woman, how do you come to that conclusion that it's gay men that are molesting kids? I'm curious to know. So going to that, another poll actually said that 5.6 adults identify as LGBT, 54.6% of them identify as bisexual. It says that 24.5 of them identify as gay, remember male on male, 11.7 of them identify as lesbian, and 11.3 of them identify as transgender, and 3.3 of them identify as non-heterosexual terms like gender bender, that's the androgyny, them, they, and their, okay? So, of course, even going into the fact is, and we're going to jump to this very lightly, and of course, I'm going to pull some of this up because I got it on my phone. It says that 80 to 90% of pedophiles are male. It says that 10 to 20% of them are female. It says that 40% of all that are actually under the age of 12. That's more than half are actually children. So for a man to sit here and say that he loves women and he respects women and women are the earth, and to speak about and to project, because now we're talking about spell casting and projecting things into people's reality. And then this also goes into scamming too. Because he's going to try to look, because that heterosexual women of color are the number one people that are seeking spiritual services. He knows this, whether it's Black identifying, Hispanic identifying, Asian identifying, or once again, being an immigrant. He knows these are the people that are seeking spiritual services, so he's going to try to get right with them. Oh, it's not us heterosexual men that are touching these kids. It's the homos. Don't be friends with the lesbians because they want to fuck you, and don't be friends with the gay men because they want your kids. And it's like, but studies have actually shown since 1991 that most child pedophiles, or pedophiles period, because you got hebephiles, pedophiles, and there's another one, actually identify as heterosexual. They don't like men. Something about them are into children, but they identify as men who like vagina. So that's interesting enough to sit here and be like, the fuck? Once again, where did he get this information? Like, so you can look this up. ResearchGate.net talks about it. Okay? ResearchGate.net talks about the fact, once again, that there are more heterosexual males that identify as heterosexual that are into children than homosexual males. That's what it says right here, bitch. Do your luck. Not to mention We know that once again, gay people account for 6% of the population. How threatening would I be of a 6% of a population out of 100? Like, girl, we got like billions of people on this damn planet. Out of 7 billion people, how would I be so offended and threatened by less than a billion of these motherfuckers? Like, girl, it shows me once again this motherfucker got trauma. And I don't gotta know this motherfucker. I just tell by the shit trying to put out of this motherfucking trauma. And I will also say this too, and I'm not bashing my heterosexual identifying man, I'm just here to educate. I will also say it's safe to say because a male have an experience with another male or child without their permission, and they still identify as heterosexual, I would think it's safe to say that men who abuse women, disrespect women, hit on women are actually sissies, that they like dick. Because if you like pussy, you're not going to disrespect pussy. You like dick, you're not going to disrespect dick. So it's like with that same mentality, now that's not my mentality. The same mentality that this man is talking about, Dr. Morris talking about people that think like that, they're saying, yeah, these motherfuckers don't like poo-poo, so they going for your children. Okay. Anywho. Listen. My baby is so funny, girl. My baby is so funny, y'all. So listen, where did I share that? It's on the other damn phone. Is it right here? So listen, y'all. Ooh, y'all know my energy is just like, woo! Honey, y'all know it's there. So listen, even crazier, y'all. Now, of course, this all connects because I believe that minority is minority, oppression is oppression, ignorance is motherfucking ignorance. So the same shit that they tried to say about, and what email did let me see what email I sent that to. I sent that to one of my emails. There's a link that I sent myself to get up on here. Where the fuck I sent that email at? Hold on. Let's see, where is it at? Y'all give me one motherfucking moment, honey, because I like to educate. Okay. Where's it at? Oh girl, I hate that. If you send a link to this phone, you gotta get it on this phone. I think that phone ain't sync. That's what that is, honey. So let's get into it, honey. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Let's click on this motherfucking link because I like to see. This is what I know. You gotta copy and paste it. You gotta copy and paste the motherfucking link. God diggity damn. Y'all, hold on. This motherfucker want to play with me. Girl, ah! It said it failed. Motherfucker. Oh, y'all know I want to give y'all my little quotes and shit. So it's not a clickable link. So it wants me to open it up on the computer. Yeah, okay, please meet that ma'am. So either way, so here it is. Okay, so it's pubmed.gov. So of course we're gonna get this together. What they said was that Christian people, because you Google a motherfucking baptistmass.com or baptistchurch.com, it is the Christians, come on in here. It is the Christians that started the whole shit about homosexuals being pedophiles. So you're going to sit right here on my motherfucking laptop that I motherfucking pay for, my motherfucking internet that I motherfucking pay for, my motherfucking attention I'm motherfucking giving you, and you're going to sit and say, I'm not Christian, I'm not Muslim, I'm not Jewish, I'm about healing of the broken man, the broken woman, the broken this, the broken that, I'm here to do. But you're going to sit here and do some Christianity shit? They said the Christians even said, girl, this is how nasty this shit is. They said the Christians used to say, goddamn, look, goddamn, ain't this about a bitch? Girl, See, I can't get too excited. I gotta calm myself down. Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment, y'all. Hold on, y'all, because my babies can't drink that. Yeah, girl, they're gonna try to get some of that. Hold on, we're gonna get this tab. They're gonna yeah. Girl, Bella's already crazy. She really gonna be trying. God diggity damn dog, girl. See, I was getting too excited, honey. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Woo. Woo. And I want to make this an anti-Christian thing. Once again, I'm not anti-anything. I'm not anti-hetero, homo, trans, or Christian, Jewish, Muslim, etc. I feel like they all can get it, and that's it. But they said that Christians back in the 70s made up the lies that Jewish people were sacrificing children for rituals. So I'm just like, so the stupidity in this world, the lies in this world about people's identities and sexual orientations is linked to fucking Christianity. That's what I come down. Because I'm just like, ain't nobody else, ain't no psychology, ain't no psychology, ain't no real therapist saying anything about homosexuals that, like I said, less than 6% of our fucking population. That means one in every what? 6 people? One every 10 people? So you got a room full of motherfuckers. It's 100 people. Out of 100, girl, 6 of those motherfuckers now. We'll say 23 of those motherfuckers might be motherfucking gay or LGBT. So it's like, and they're over here just lurking, just looking for children, just saying, let me get them. All the dick in the world, because you know, all this dick in the world, all these grown men at the liquor stores, all these grown men at Costco, Home Depot, the Chinese buffet, McDonald's, Walgreens, you go out and dump your damn trash. You got the neighbors trying to get some of that. You know this. Even going into, you know, you being a lesbian, you know, straight men be trying to hit on you too. So it's like, oh, this damn dick. And these men gonna say, I don't want the grown dick. I need that. But on the other side, we got men attacking women at higher numbers, higher than the gay population. Let's talk about it right now. Men, heterosexual identifying men that say they love women, rape the women, abusing the women, cheating on the woman. They want the poom poom, but not the motherfucking soul. So they say, I'm not marrying her. I just want to get some good sex from her. Bitch, let's talk about it. But once again, gay people are the ones that are attacked. And like I said, girl, Jesus was attacked. And I'm not comparing Christians or Jesus to the gays, but I'm saying there's a lot of information going around about the LGBT. And I need y'all to wake up, because these are spiritual people trying to teach you something about yourself. We don't know who the fuck they are. I'm not a Christian. I'm not Jewish. And you're not even Hindu, but you're talking about the Hindu energy systems. And I'm just like, wait a minute. What? Cultural appropriating at its best. And y'all motherfucking nerve when you a white man doing voodoo, a white woman doing voodoo. That's not their magic. It ain't chose neither, bitch. It ain't chose neither. How about that? If you don't have it on you, it ain't yours. Everybody can get it. Everything in this world is up for grabs. Let's talk about it right now. The universe is abundance. Okay? Universe is abundantly giving out things to us, whether it's good or bad. And whether it's good or bad depends on you and your actions. So that's something I just find it so hard to believe when these people be like, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritually inclined, but I don't believe in karma. Like, what spiritual practices are you working with? Because everybody believes in the justified and unjustified. That's karma to me. Justified means, bitch, you have every right to do it because it was done unto you or somebody fucked you over. Unjustified means, bitch, you're going around bullying people and you get that shit back. So it's like, where, when, how, and why, and in what realm? And then it makes even go, and we're going to get into this lightly, and maybe it makes me go into, go spell casting. Everybody believes stories that they told. The white man said, I'm 3% ape. The white man, used to treat us like we're animals, and I haven't healed past that point. So I'm going to act out how the white man told me to act out. And then they're tearing everybody else down with him. That's why they wonder, we've been doing this for 400 years and people are stopping us. Ain't nobody stopping you, bitch. It's in your mind. But also on the flip side, you're letting Hillary Tom going into Dr. Umar, because y'all know I can't stand that motherfucker. Motherfucker be lying so that much, bitch, the whole mouth is fucking shifting. Every time I open their mouth, there's a fucking lie. Oh, yeah, I'm here for the boys. I love the boys. I want the boy. And I'm just like, wait, what? What's going on here? But of course, there's some people that said some stuff and said, allegedly, he uses the boys to get to the mamas. He likes the single woman because he wants to grope upon the single women, and he wants the woman to have the little boys because little boys don't know shit. See, that sounds like a predator to me. I don't care what nobody says. That sounds very predatorial to me. So it's like, honey, we got to do better. Because I'm looking at this from the inside out, the outside in. I'm looking at this from upside, downside, from the bottom to the top. I'm looking at it from a panoramic view. And I'm like, this ain't looking too good. And this is why you wonder in 2021, Black people are still seeking healing and help that they never gonna get. Because you're letting fucktards like this motherfucker lead you. And that's why they're gonna lead your ass straight to motherfucking hell. And hell to me, like I said, is repeating the same cycle, being shackled down. Let's talk about right now. Not breaking the chains, thinking, changing your mindset. Having an impoverished mind, once again, will keep you in an impoverished reality. Don't think about, I can, I won't. It's the white man. Everybody take the gay people. You can, oh yeah, the woman. Oh God, the gays. Oh, the Christians, the Jewish, the Satanists. Oh God, they all. And I'm like, wait a minute, but everybody is a Satanist if they technically go against you, because another word for Shatan is oppressor. So anybody who goes against you is a Satanist. Once again, we're going into ancient magic. So it's like, yeah, I would say they're satanic too, because they don't believe in my process. They don't believe in what I believe in. And what I believe, I feel like is right. And what they believe, I feel like is wrong. So I'm going to say, yeah, they're devil worshipers. Once again, a lot of them, and this is why it's so important to wake up. And you got people that talk about activating people's chakras and getting, how the fuck you going to activate somebody's chakras and your chakras are still closed? And then I'm sitting there looking at this man, and the face is looking slouched. He's looking like he's sick or high. It's one or the other. Because now we get into intuitive. You know, they talk about, and like I said, don't be surprised if you hear me in a week going on this motherfucking channel, jumping right that motherfucking inbox saying, bitch, can I call your show? Bitch, you out here, who's this, who's that? Let me educate you on a motherfucking figure too. And then, of course, I think the whole thing about him, well, you know, I'm going to talk about the gay male, not the, and I'm like, yeah, he had trauma from a man. Somebody did something to him or he did something to somebody. And it's either his victimness or it's him doing things to people and he's trying to flip it around and say, well, we wouldn't do that because we're into a dog. We're not into, and I'm like, girl, no shade. Because not too long ago, I was a kid. Let's talk about it now. I'm still a kid in by number, but we're talking about in society's from a kid's girl. Okay, I'm over there at 21. But growing up, I had a lot of girlfriends. And when I say girlfriends, I mean girls that were friends. And I would say out of all the girlfriends I had, 20 girlfriends from 8th grade to 12th grade. 16 of those people had older boyfriends. They were 15, 16. They had 27-year-old man, 30-year-old man, 40-year-old man, 50-year-old man. And one of the girls, she tried the line and say that the man was her daddy. And I'm just like, wait, daddy, he's doing something to her. So, you know, me not knowing, I was like, bitch, let me go report this because I don't agree with this. There's a daddy out here touches his own daughter. Girl, bye. I'm going to find out girl wasn't even her daddy. It was her sugar daddy. And I was like, how the fuck this bitch, what? So it's like, I heard of some stories of gay males grooming, and maybe that's just a male trait. As we see by studies, says 80 to 90% of them are male. Maybe it's just a male trait. Maybe sex is just always on men's mind every 5.6 seconds. And maybe they're like, I need to get it the best way I can. So they're going after the children. They're going after the elderly. They're going after our mamas, our sisters. So, bitch, we gotta watch them. Bitch, ain't nobody concerned about no grown-ass men into other grown-ass men. I know I'm not. I know I'm motherfucking not. But like I said, I from experience, another older man. And pedophile is pedophile. Ain't no such thing as a homo pedophile. Oh, it's only pedophile if it's a man and a woman and a woman. No, bitch. If a grown man likes a little motherfucking kid, bitch, has motherfucker. And actually, I think it's called a hebephile if they're under the age of 13 or over the age of 13. I think pre-puberty is called a pedophile. So it's like, yeah, I'm a little just disgusted at this point. And I feel like this is the spirit on this day. Of course, we're going into my new year, the shedding of the old and coming into the new. I feel like this is spirit talk to me and saying, here we go again. Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying, keep your hands off the motherfucking table. Spirit is saying, you need to come out and educate. Because see, we offer classes, and people don't really want to take the classes for whatever reason. They're just like, bitch, we don't really need it. We don't really want it. And that's not what we, bitch, it ain't, I'm not one of these people that don't have any traits to where I only have to depend upon classes in case were to get my money. Hello? Bitch, hello? As long as I'm still young, youthful, vibracious, okay, curvy, in the right places, bitch, I'm always going to be good. But when you offering services to help people, to heal people, because like I said, I see in people what I see in me, okay? Where I once was. When I see people, I'm like, ooh, they hurting. I can see that hurt right now. I can feel it. Going into being empathic, I could feel that. So it's like, ain't nobody out here offering that, at least not from what I've seen. I see a little pieces of stuff, but like I said, ain't no real healer out here talking about, I only want to heal Black people. Ain't no real healer out here saying, I don't want to heal gay people. Ain't no real healer out here saying, I don't want to heal women, because we're all collective, honey. If you're healing the Black man, but forgetting about the Hispanic man or the Hispanic woman or the Asian man or the Asian woman, then the Black man is going to be healed, but they still going to get their ass whooped by these other people that are not healed. That's how it works. That's how it works, hon. So we have to let go of our past once again. And it does not shock me that this person's from one of the places that slavery was high at. Because I'm like, ooh, yeah, see, that's that generational curse. That's that closing, opening of the 7 lower chakras, but keeping the other 14 closed down. And there's about 172 different chakras out there, depending on the system you're talking about. And once again, going into the bitch that I'm motherfucking that bitch, I know about all the motherfucking systems. So what I'm going to do, because once again, Spirit is like, bitch, this is on you. You bringing it to the internet because it's getting to you like that. Like I said, we ain't gonna entertain that spirit a little too long. Because bitch, now I'm gonna start being interested in 30-year-old men who look like they fucking underage. And bitch, I don't do that. Bitch, if you act like you're a minor, bitch, I don't fuck with you. You could be 35 years old, you act like a little boy, bitch, we can't date. And that's why I'm single now, because a lot of men are little boys in their head. I ain't playing with that. You want to play these little games like we're in kindergarten and shit? Bitch, that ain't cute no more. Bitch, I was cute when we were in 8th grade and 6th grade and shit and writing the, do you love me? Yes or no? But bitch, as a grown bitch, that does not excite me, bitch. I need I need that maturity to be up. Okay. And that also goes into the men who are connected to their feminine side. We know that, they said that the feminine side is intelligence and the male side is intellect. And of course, people think that's the same thing, but it's really not. So of course, we're looking at it like, yeah, men that are into their feminine energy and are confident with it, they are happy, they're successful, they are loving, they're protective, because mother bears protect their children. Now we're going into divine feminine energy, protecting, educating, nourishing, nurturing. When a man is disconnected from divine feminine, he don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who I hurt. Fuck her, fuck you, you gay, you straight, you lesbian, you bi, fuck you, your mama, your daddy, ooh. So that's what I'm seeing. And they sitting there talking about, I cherish the divine feminine. The woman is earth. You don't believe that. Because you will respect everything that comes from the woman. And gay men have to come from somewhere. Let's talk about it. You don't have to accept it. But you motherfucking have to respect it. But you ain't going to change nobody. And that's y'all motherfucking problem. Now y'all want to heal and help everybody else when you need it yourself. And then it's, no, bitch, it's a reflection, girl. How you are on the inside is what you'll be on the outside. As above, so below. As the inner, so is the outer. You're sick in the inside. You're broken in the inside. You're feeling nasty in the inside. You can't get nothing in the inside. You can't think straight. Only thing straight on you is a fucking penis. And that's the sad part about it. Some of these motherfuckers, that's all they think with, that motherfucking lower head. It ain't always about fucking and sucking. And then they wonder why there's more lesbians in the world. Okay, hello, let's talk about it. They want to know why there's more people becoming lesbian and shit. Yeah, I wonder why too. Because people are sick of the, I want to screw, I need to let go. People are sick of that. I know I am. Okay. Unless there's money involved. That's it, honey. So I'll be coming back in the next few days with a special free class. We already did classes on chakras and energies, but we're going to give you a little snippet, pick it, little dip it of what it actually means that you are pro-Black, Oh, come on in here. When you are pro-black and speaking about chakras and energies, but you're endorsing either the Chinese system or the Hindu system. That don't even make sense to me, girl. I'm pro-black. I'm pro-black, and it's for my black people, but you're using somebody else's system to help. Girl, listen, I need y'all to get this together. Now, y'all know me. I feel, and I always say, I do not believe in things being for culture. It's brought for everybody to know. The universal God created all things equally. Let's talk about it. If it's created by the universal God, it is equal. The gay man, the straight man, the black man, the white man, everybody's equal. It is the non-universal God. It is the false God that wants you to think that everybody's motherfucking different. White people are not black, black is not gay, gay is not straight. Y'all are all different. Keep y'all separated. That's the false God. The universal God said, bitch, everything is equal. That's why everybody can get the law of attraction. Everybody can get the law of polarity. Everybody can get the law of resonance. Everybody can get all that. It doesn't say only black people can get it because you're the true person. Another thing, very lightly, politely, and very whitely, because people, when I say, I'm a white woman, they're like, oh, this bitch hate herself for being black. Bitch, listen, I love my skin color, bitch. My skin color is what attracts men to me. Can we talk about it right now? I've never met a man and said, ooh, girl, I would really be with you if you were a little bit lighter. And I get hit by everybody. I get hit on by Asians, Vietnamese, Hmong, Thai, Brazilian, Venezuelan, Armenian, Yemenis. Bitch, they all try to get it. It doesn't matter where I go, how I go, bitch. It's, I need that. Because on the inside, bitch, I feel good. I feel like I deserve everybody. If the white woman could marry the white man and get all the riches, I feel like I can also get the white man. Oh, really? Oh, God. She ripped that diaper off of him. She ripped that diaper off of him and tore it up. I told you she acted a fool. I told you, girl. She'd be like, stop. I don't want it. But you see he's covered. Now you want to rip the shit off. Girl. Anyway, I feel like I deserve everything in this world. I feel like I deserve everything. If somebody deserves this, I feel like I deserve it. So like I said, I don't discriminate, honey. Okay, as long as you're over the age of 21, because bitch, we're going to do under 21 at this point. Okay, there's limits and levels to this. Unless you're 18 and you come from a family of money, bitch, go ahead. We'll think about it. You need me to play that role? My mom and dad want me to bring a very nice, intelligent woman around. Okay, yeah, I can play that role, honey, very well. But anywho, we're going to do that. We're going to educate everybody about the universal God, because a lot of you don't know the universal God. And it's not your fault. You were taught to hate God because you were taught to hate yourself. You were taught that God is hateful. God don't like you. God don't want you to be who you are. He wants you to be, something else. Clearly, if you want to fuck somebody up and that's against God's will, it's like, bitch, then why would your mind have the ability to fight or flight? Oh, come on in here. But of course, you don't have to fight with the physical stuff once you get into that brain. You can fight with words and spirituality. All about the mind. Once again, the universe is so abundant. And of course, I'm going to say the other part I was going to talk about. We'll say that for another time because we got to go. The universe is so abundant and it's so beautiful, right? It's so giving. The universe is always given. It's always given to us, even when we don't think it's giving. Going into magic and stuff, people are like, I don't believe in that because I did the work and it did not manifest. I was talking about this with a sister earlier. It does not manifest for you because your other thoughts goes against what you will actually want. So you're saying, I want this happy man. I want this healthy man. I want this. I want that. I want this good paying job. I want this nice house. I want to live in a nice neighborhood. But you're actually saying, bitch, fuck that shit. Girl, we leave trash outside our apartment door. Girl, we leave diapers and shit in the driveway. We don't give a fuck, girl. We let everybody park whatever they want, girl. We don't give a fuck about our car falling apart. We're gonna still let it. We're gonna still keep it there. Bitch, we're gonna have everybody in out the house, girl. We're gonna have the house and the whole neighborhood smell like weed and liquor and shit. Every Friday, girl, everybody bringing their brown liquor and Hennessy. But I'm trying to be in there like, girl, they're gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna call the police on y'all. When you live in these very, uppity, posh neighborhoods, girl, they call the police on you, girl. You walking down the street and you looking around and shit like this too. They don't care if you white, black, whatever. That guy got caught on. It's a white man. Blonde hair, blue eyes. They called the police on him because he was walking down his street, not too far from here, 2 streets over. He was walking down the street, suspect. He was looking. Girl, he said he dropped some, girl. They're like, the motherfucker was looking at people's house trying to rob. Oh, girl, pull his ass over, girl. Hey, yo, what's up? We need your ID and shit. They had it all on the local community thing. Yeah, hello, what's up? Yeah, honey, all that. So I'm like, yeah, it's not about just black people and all that, girl. If you're a little suspect, you're going to be treated suspectly. That's what I said, bitch, I'm that girl. Okay, I think I'm a queen, bitch. I'm going to get motherfucking queen motherfucking energy. Okay, hello. If I think I'm a peasant, if I think I'm a broken queen, I'm going to attract motherfucking broken energy. And that means the king I attract going to be broken too. Let's talk about it right now. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. Because it's not real to them. Everybody want entertainment. They don't want the real shit. That's why ain't nobody real on motherfucking internet. I said this before. Some people are here are real. Everybody, girl, real people don't want to be on the internet. I told you right now, I know 2 people right now, one in Texas, one in Louisiana. Real spirituals, and they don't want a fucking YouTube channel. Every time, when you gonna get your YouTube? I don't want it. Because they know the people are about entertainment. They're not about the real shit. I don't want the real shit. I want the fun shit. Oh, y'all, today we're doing a prosperity spell, and the bitch got fucking dead. Bank account on 0. You asking for $1. Oh, I gotta get it. I don't got it. Looking for the shit. I think I got one in here. Oh, wait, it's probably. You talk about doing a prosperity spell on other people, for other people. I'm gonna do a love spell for you. I can help you find your man, and bitch don't like herself. Nobody want me. Oh, nobody love me the way that I should be loved. I can't get a man. I can't get a man. I can't get a man. Okay. Anywho, let's look at these comments before I go, y'all. Come on, Barbara Williamson. Yeah, come on in here, Jaliel. Who you doing? You look gorgeous. Thank you, Jay. How you doing? I'm ready to know what needs to be done. Okay, come on here. Yes, honey. Is that Bella? Yeah, that's Bella, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Lachey is visiting, so you know Bella. Bella like, whoa, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ah, you took out the damn diaper again. Hold on, y'all. God damn. Come here, baby. Let me see you. Let me see you, honey. Wait, come here. Come here, honey. I won't put your baby. She my baby too. She my mama too. Girl, I'm not. That's why I put tape. That's why I put tape on it. I put tape on it because girl, and now I forgot about her ass. She know how to take the shit off. Girl. Thank you, Rasta Riley. Thank you so much, Rasta Riley, honey. It's always about giving out good vibes. Yes, honey. Oh, you said good video. Oh, my God. I need to wipe the screen off. Something on the screen, I thought he said good vibes, and it said good video title. I'm like, oh, good vibe title. Okay. Ooh. Now I got the hiccups, honey. I haven't seen you in the light in the long. So I know that's right, honey. Listen, I don't like being in the light. Unless there's money involved. I'm Dee Dee. Hey, I'm Dee Dee. I told you I be in the dark because so much energy. And these like this light is good. But in my room, honey, oh my God, that light be getting me right together. So I'm like, let me turn this light off. And you feel it. So I don't like that. So that's why I like. And then looking at the computer screen and you have the light, your eyes start getting blurry and shit. You're like, oh, is my vision going bad? Yeah. Look at her shit set.
Don't get that diaper off.
Mm-hmm. She want that diaper off. She like teasing him. We got so much in common. Telling me and Bella got a lot in common. She's a big teaser.
Oh, she's like, my baby.
See?
My baby used to see that one cat that would come around. But
She's definitely the daughter of Oshun
me
too.
and Andy sat
Hey,
there
Shun.
and watched her try to.
Hey, Oceana. How you
She'll
doing,
go
honey?
ahead and she'll give it, but she will not let you get done with it.
Mm.
So she would never be able to get pregnant.
Oh wow. Well, she's done with it too. That's why she's so big. She shouldn't be that big. I looked at that, and when I went to the vet, they were like, "Yeah, she's big because they took out her stuff before she." I was like, "Damn, that's why. That's why she's heavy."
Oh, because really, the reason why I have to there's no picture that Jamal never seen the baby. Me and Troy did. My dad thought. I can't believe my dad banned it. I didn't think of that until, and when I got older, I said, "Well, what was the reason that dog didn't want to be around that?" And now I know because it was really Dad's dog. And he said he didn't interact that dog fast. Because if he did, maybe it would have been a different story.
Look at her. She got to go outside. Look at her. See how smart? She's saying, "Bitch, I'm ready to go outside." See that? She's smart. Look at her.
Don't worry, you're going to get a little bit of steak. So we can get it off.
Yes. She's like,
She's been smelling my food and get pissed off.
Oh, is that what it is?
She was pissed off.
Okay, that's what you're smacking. I was like, what's she eating over there?
She's like,
yes, honey, come in there. Thank you, Julie V. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Hey, Julia Rasta, and I'm Zeddy. Yes, honey. What about Jaliel? Ow!
you're reading it off.
Yes, honey, read all the comments. No, you know black, brown is the thing on the internet. It sure is, honey, but I want to educate people on that because it's not real. Like, I personally feel when people say black people, it's that racist mindset already. When they say that, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you're racist. Because I'm like, brown and tan, like, honestly, even going to Hispanic people, I'm brown, Mexicans in particular. Brown pride. No, baby, it's tan pride. You're a shade of tan. Yeah, you're a shade of brown. There's some real brown Mexicans. Like Omar, darker than me, full-blooded Mexican. Mm-hmm. But it's like, honey, still, it's like, no, honey, you're tan. Black people are brown. So it's like, yeah, honey, ain't no black. You don't like this color. So like I said, when they said, I'm like, yeah, that's that trauma that was put on them by the slave masters. By saying I'm black, I'm black, I'm black. And we know that black means bad. So subconsciously, we're acting out what we're told.
I guess that's why the guy I was telling you about don't like to call black because he's got that mentality, and he says, "No, I'm brown.
Yeah,
you gave my color.
Yeah, yeah."
But you know they bad him on Facebook.
Of course, they hate it
because he even saying, "It's probably his own family."
Yes.
And I said, "I'm not talking about telling him brown." I said, "What is with him?"
Yes. And I say that like going into, my brother, he likes to identify as indigenous. And going into my ancestors who are Native American, we have their facial features, high cheekbones, tiny almond-shaped eyes, strong jawline, medium and small lips. So it's like, I see exactly why that. So it's like, anyway, like I said, so that's why going into that, black, it's like, but you don't know what else you are. And then you go into money and stuff. You have a white ancestor that's over money and you say you black. Yeah, you think the ancestor gonna bring you some money?
For going and insulting them?
Yeah, for insulting them.
Insulting them.
Right, like, bitch, I'm your grandmother. I'm not black. You are a part of me too. So it's like, yeah, that whole thing about race, I really do think it's meant to keep you in a box. It's meant to keep you from manifesting.
I understand why they're fooling the Black Lives Matter, but they need to be careful how they embrace it.
Exactly.
Okay, for me, there's so much matters in the world. Okay, I got these.
Yeah.
I'm always getting criticized by that.
Yep, there you go.
But, did you hear me?
See?
Okay,
See?
for example, I just came off the bus. They were criticizing us. Not really, but, you didn't understand. But I was talking to remember the guy sitting next to me.
Yeah.
I told him something that he didn't hear it. And I said, see, I'm not the only one that's deaf.
And that's what I was saying too. There's more things that matter, and I'm not saying that Black lives do not matter, but children matter more than anything right now. I think handicapped people matter more than anything right now.
Disabled, man.
Disabled. That's more important.
After just seeing the bus situation,
yes.
When I get home, I'm writing I might even send it to you to edit it.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna write a big thing saying all the Greyhound buses should already have a handicap.
And man, wait until we get off here to bring that. We're on live right now. But which will give haters none of the tea. Sherry says she traveled via the Greyhound. But she has her reasons why. Flying and stuff messed up her hairnets and all that. Anywho. Yeah. But like I said, we're gonna talk about that. But no, fuck that. We're talking about that right now. We're gonna talk about that shit right now because I'm gonna think about that. So this guy also mentioned something. A lot of people also say this too, and I'm gonna be done, y'all, because I gotta go. I gotta go. We got things we gotta do. So here we go. Grab your phones because they mentioned something about the rainbow. They said, you want to know why black ain't in the rainbow? Because all colors come from black. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? Because, bitch, we're not talking about, if we're talking about racially, bitch, how you bringing up the color? Because you know that black people or people that identify black is not black, they're brown. So it's like, what the fuck is motherfucker talking about? So, of course, as I always say, Blanco, we know that a lot of words, we know that Latin was first. We know that a lot of languages that we, like English stuff, have pieces of Latin in it. We know that Hindu have pieces of Latin in it. Hindi, have pieces of Latin. We know the Pashto, Urdu. We know that Spanish. We know that Romanian. We know that all these languages have some type of Latin in it. Bulgarian. So, well, maybe not Chinese and Sichuan and all that stuff. Maybe not them. But still, we know that Latin is the root, right, of the languages. So going into that, we know that blanco, right? Blank. Okay, blanco means white, but we know that also, if you really say what it literally, blank. We know that when the lights are out, could you see anything? When the lights are completely out, it's completely dark. Does it look blank or does it look colorful when the lights are out? Do you see shit or is it like, where the fuck am I going? Does it look blank or does it look colorful? It's one or the other. When you have the lights out, it looks motherfucking blank. So going into black, that's why black is BLACK, like blank, blanco, even bank. Because bank means unlimited sources. We know this. So we know that blank is unlimited sources. You can make it whatever you want it to be. So going into the color black, and of course I put a color white because I said before I get to color black, people don't feel like I'm coming for, but I'm not. So going into, is the color white in the rainbow? Because I like to, I'm that girl, I'm that girl, honey. I'm the feminine side of the brain, electro side when I need it, but I operate from the feminine side of the brain, girl, the right side of the brain. All these other holes and shit, all that good stuff. Anyway, Idaho, is the color white in the rainbow? And it said sunlight is known as visible or white light, and it's actually a mixture of all visible colors. Now, isn't black made from a combination of all the colors? When you take the crayon and you put black, white, brown, brown, blue, yellow, all the, doesn't it also create black? Let's talk about it right now. So it said it's actually a mixture of all visible colors. What's not visible? We can see yellow. We can see red. We can see, what color is not visible? Let's talk about it right now. So it said rainbows appear in 7 colors. That's where we get the 7 chakras, the 7 colors. And we know that there's more than that. Come on, yeah, we know there's more than 7 motherfucking chakras. So it says, because water droplets break white sunlight into 7 colors of the spectrum, it's that water droplets break the sunlight into motherfucking stuff. Bitch, woo! Girl, listen, I need to calm myself down. This monster pulling out the monster in me. Just calm down. Anywho, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet are all shades of motherfucking white. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, they said that blue is the darkest color in the color spectrum. Am I wrong or am I right? Bitch, because I'm going to say am I right or am I wrong, but bitch, we're doing it in reverse today. So it said that red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet comes from white light. Now, let's pull up something else because I also took a screenshot of that too, but I guess it's not there. So we're going to say why the color black, why the color couleur. Shout out to my French speaking people, honey. Couleur. Okay. Why the color excuse me. Why the color black is not in the rainbow? Because see, this is where the magic comes in at. Because see, we're talking about conjurations, we're talking about invoking energy, we're talking about spell casting and binding people. This is chaotic magic and binding magic at its best. When they say that, I'm black, you white, we're not the same. I'm black, so I made you, you white, you an alien. This is where we get into the spell casting and shit out right here. Because, bitch, you talking about color, not race. Because black ain't a race. White ain't a race. White people are rosacea. Well, not rosacea. Goddamn. They're pink. They got red. There's some green. You know, girl, I'm so sick of these people. Oh, girl, it's not in the rainbow. Because, see, you know, you can't make this shit up. You can see. I get a little too excited when I be educating people, y'all. I love educating people on shit. I'm really meant to be a real teacher. I'm meant to be a real teacher. As any rainbow will demonstrate, black isn't on the visible spectrum of color. All other colors are reflection of light, except for motherfucking black. It said black is the absence of light. It said that black is not a visible color. So why they say that black is a color when it's really not? And we know if we take art class, by the way, we take any drawing classes, by the way, we learn that black is a line and white is a blank motherfucking canvas. We know this. So it says that unlike white and other hues, pure black can exist in nature without any light at all. But you can't see black. So once again, going into the witchy talk, white and black is the same motherfucking thing. And as we talked about before spiritually, here we see sunlight, right? We see white light. You look around when the sun is out, you're like, oh God, it's so white. Oh my God, the sun is changing colors. I see gold, I see yellow, all this other bullshit. When you move far away from the earth or get to a certain atmosphere, you see that there's blackness out there. And the earth is reflecting light by itself. Now, they say scientifically, because like I said, unless I'm blind, I know I'm not blind. They say that the sun is sending us light and also the good shit. That's what they say. And they say the moon also has the sunlight. But I'm just like, I don't know if I believe that, because the Bible says that the moon has her own light. It's a dimmer light. That's what the Bible says. We could break that down too. And they said the Bible says the moon has her own light. So I'm a little confused of where these scientists get this shit. Even want people to talk about, well, black and white is not the same. And black, you know, we're powerful. That's ego talking. And that's why the Most High casted your ass down in the first place, because you fell from fucking grace. You thought you were the king and the high priestess, and you thought you were the ruler, and you couldn't rule your own damn self. So you fell from fucking grace. Let's talk about it for a minute. But nobody want to hear that shit because you on that bullshit. Blackie, I'm just so queen. And I keep saying too, in Africa, the kings and queens, right? We just talking, as they say. We just talking. The kings and queens in Africa, when there was peasants worship, because the kings and queens got to have, you know, peasants to worship them. What race were these peasants, allegedly? Were they white? What race were these peasants? Or were they other black people? That's not my bitch. Everybody know damn king and queen. You're no king or no queen because you black. I'm not going to say, what's up, my king? What's up, my king? Bitch. If you've proven to me that you're not of a king or queen statures, bitch, you are not that. I'm going to call you by your name. Even going into God and goddesses, honey. Gods and goddesses are people that know who they are. They know what they are. I'm not going to sit here and call you no king. What's up, king? And motherfucker just finished breaking somebody's mother's face in. And I'm talking about king. That ain't no damn king. What's up, king? Got 20 damn kids out there and ain't taking care of not one of them. Have 20 different baby mamas, didn't want to marry none of them, but you a fucking king. Bitch, you ain't no king in my motherfucking eyes. Bitch, I ain't calling you no damn king, bitch. Your name is Javier. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. A bullshit is a bullshit. And we're going to call out that bullshit. And then you talk about anal sex. You know, they disrupted by the anal because they be sitting here having booties. And I said, oh, this man is getting excited about this homosexual eroticness. He getting excited. I could see it, honey. He was like, ooh, they like to play with the booty. And they just get the energy. I was like, what the fuck is great? I'm gonna play the video, girl, so you tell me if you see something turning on this there. Because you know I know when a man's turned on. I know when a man is turned on. And I was like, oh, he getting really just swimming and shit. Oh, they play with the booty and the energy start revert. I was like, girl, he want to have his booty played with. He need that prostate exam. That's what the fuck that is. He need to have that booty hole. Oh, you mother. Let me see you.
said, why you take this off, baby? Why you take this off? Baby, watch out, Beggar, watch out. Watch out, Beggar. Watch out, Beggar. Who you barking at? I'm your mama. I'm your mama. I'm your mama.
Start taking it off. Because you pee on those couches, bitch,
You try to take it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. You pee on that damn couch.
Hey, come on, baby.
He not gonna get off. He ain't gonna get off.
Baby.
He ain't getting off. Also, those all feminine people in terms of yes, I know that's right. I know, so that's what he said. He said that well, women is already feminine, so he don't see anything wrong with that. And I'm like, this sounds like some type of sexual perversion. Like, I really just feel like when people project hate onto people, like I hate black people, I hate white people, going to even like white men. I was a phone sex operator. A lot of people that called me that were white males wanted me to dominate them based off of racial terms. Like, you're black, you're trans, I want the BBC, I want boo boo boo, I want you to call me a sloppy, small dick white boy. That was their thing. I would say 80% of them that called me. So I'm like, maybe going into the hate and stuff, and even going into black porn being the number one porn that's being bought and stuff. Maybe these men hated black men and stuff because they felt like they were inferior. So they pushed that on. And I feel like that when it comes to gay people. I think people are jealous of how gay people operate energetically. I don't know what that is. So they're like, let's put hate on them. So people, yeah, something right, honey. Like I said, I feel like he's covering something, or there's some tea going on, honey. That's it. That's it, honey. My legal case is done. That's why I email you the first. Come on, I know that's right. Come on, I'm DD. I remember calling a gender bender a shapeshifter once. They took offense. LOL. Listen, I really do feel like that's what I said. 75% of the population is bisexual. I told y'all this before. Going into them, they, and there, I do feel like that's still a term of bisexuality. I said that. Girl, scientifically proven, 75% of the LGBT is bisexual, honey. So that means that most of them don't know what they identify as. They don't know if they're into man more, woman more. They don't know if they want to be a man more, woman more. So that's why we'll call me them, they, and there. Once again, trauma talking. And like I said, I'm not bashing, because of course I'm part of the LGBT community. I'm just speaking facts of what I believe. Before 2017, I saw two movements come out. I'm gonna be done. The trans man movement and the them, they, and their movement. That's what I saw after 2017. Before that, you barely didn't hear about that. You didn't see people. You didn't say, oh, I don't call me her. I'm a they. I know a lot of LGBT people. Never once got corrected. Now I'm saying, well, you gender bashing me because I identify as they, so you calling me a gay man, like one of the shows I was watching. And I was like, yeah, that is kind of confusing though, because you have no breasts, you talk like a man, you walk like a man, you have makeup on, so people are automatically going to assume that you're a gay man. Oh, girl. So, bitch, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, girl. Like I said, I'm about to sit in my own universe, honey. I don't got to worry about that. That's not my tea. It's always about love and light, prosperity, peace of mind, health, healing, positivity, raising, healing, okay, directing, transmutating, okay. Oh, they getting with them, then leaving. I know that's right. We said it. Or getting the woman pregnant, not keeping the love promises. That's what I'm like. I do feel like, and I said this before and I'll say this again, I do feel like children represents the nightmares or the dreams of parents. And I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep that there, honey. Thank you so much, Barbara Williamson. Who you doing? Come on in here, Rico. How you doing, honey? Yes, honey, Rico's in here. Who you doing? Yes, Julie V. Yes, honey, come on in here. Ow. Yes, honey, right. Then the modern day, they want to disassociate blackness from its original meaning in the Western sense. I'm telling you. And then the guy, we're really doing off, he said that only black people can have white children. And I'm like, no, there was a story about a European couple that had black babies. There was a white man and a white woman, they had a black baby. Yeah, unless that was fake, which I doubt it. No, because they already said that, you could do research on this too, they said that 60% of white Americans actually have African ancestry. That's how not educated you are on the topic, because I was going to say something else, but that's how That's how uneducated you guys are on the topic by assuming, oh, they white, they don't know about being black. When 60% of them, and you don't know, you're not gonna say, well, she looked like she's in that 40% bracket, have African ancestry. Do research. Do research, especially if they're from the South. They have a black grandmama, black mama somewhere. So it's like, girl, we're not about to sit here and fight with that. Hey. Okay. Like when Todd Chrisley corrected Wendy for calling his granddaughter black. Oh, there you go. There you go. But I mean, but even think they put the word color there for a reason. And American black people collectively now are so adamantly against the word interesting because being black then was a fun word. We had to talk about that. We had to talk about this before. Would you rather be considered black, African American, or colored? I say I'd rather be colored because Asians are colored, Hispanics are colored. Like colored, that could be anything. That means I'm not white when they say color. So it's like I'd rather be called colored. Being called black is like that's insulting to me because I'm not this color. So this is black. So it's like, yeah, I'm offended by you saying that I'm black when I don't look like this. And then African American, I didn't move from Africa to this country. So I'm also offended by that. And I see why Africans are offended by African Americans being called African American. Because bitch, you've been here for if you came from Africa, you've been here for 400 years. You are American. Like that person said, oh no, honey, I'm not Asian American. I'm 7 generations in. That's like what that girl said when they said, oh, you Asian American. No, honey, I'm American. I'm American. Yeah, honey, I'm American, honey. I'm 7 generations in, honey. So I'm like, girl, anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that, honey? Oh, so I hear. I know that's right, honey. Ba Se Di is white in Chinese, not for. I know that's right. Who the hell's Ba Se Di? You say Ba Se Di is white in Chinese. Okay. Good morning. I know that's right, Larry. How you doing? Ooh, it's 10:25. Yes, honey. How you doing? Yes, honey. Listen, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Boom, 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 boom. I saw a video of this girl. She could make her chest do this. She'd be like, no, I got the hiccups. She was making her chest bounce up and down like an air pump. She was like, girl, I said, mama, girl, y'all ready? Yeah, we gotta go to the store, honey. Or should I wait?
I was scared I was that when you were at the store.
You
want to be all tired and shit.
I know.
But you really. You know what the store is, so woo-hoo.
Not to help a monster.
Well, you got some.
Monster will keep me up, girl.
Oh, okay. That's how it is. Huh?
And I hope my stomach hurt because I haven't had that in a long time. So I hope my stomach hurt. I would have got some yerba mate, but girl, that would have had me on the toilet. Like, ooh. You can call me anytime. Just don't call me late for dinner. Call me if you need someone to talk to now. Call me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call me. Bum, 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 bum. Queen Latifah. You remember that in Beauty Shop? Call me.
Oh, you know the song.
We should look at that. We should look at that tonight. It's on YouTube.
Oh, please don't do that.
Yes, girl.
Call me. Oh, no, we're not watching that.
Talk to me.
Oh, no. We're watching something.
Statistics.
You know how that.
Guarantee. Ooh. What? Why you keep coming over? You trying to make Bella jealous? He's trying to make you jealous, Bella. Look at her.
She's very beautiful.
Thank you.
She's really dancing like my dog. I'm serious.
Thank
I was
you.
making after me take it.
How old is your dog when you had your dog?
I have to ask my dad more info. I really don't know. It's my father that, like I said, Ben is the old dog.
My next dog, I want to get a black dog too. I love black dogs' hair. It's so soft.
Yeah, I'm a black dog.
Yes.
My dog laboratory was black.
Yeah, my mom and grew up with a Lassie dog that was black, a Husky that was black, a German Shepherd that was black. Yeah, all the dogs are black too. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I think I had one white dog. We called him Snowy, but he was vicious. Ooh, woo! He was vicious, girl. He was a poodle and a chihuahua.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you serious? Yes, see, I told you. I told you. She be fucking him up. I told you she be fucking him up, girl. Yeah. She's like, don't you? She's like, that's my mama. Don't be sitting on her lap like that. And she's young, she's only 9 months.
And doing this.
Yeah.
Doing this crap.
One time I came in from outside. Shh. Hey.
You have to bring the call and that.
I can't. I went outside very quickly. I came back in. Girl, she doing this to his neck. You know how they play with the toy and they do that? And he's sitting there. And I felt bad. Of course, I jumped in. Hey, it's too late. It's too late for that. Okay. Hey, girl, listen. You want to go with us? You gonna stay here? You gonna go to store, baby, or you gonna stay here? Hey, shh. It's too late. She riled up too. You need to calm down. Hey, girl.
What you do? Give us some monster drink?
I don't know. Did she get some by accident? Because she seemed like she dropped.
Oh, you know what? She might have.
That's what I'm saying. Because she act like she got some monster in her, girl. We got to do some holy water on her ass. You need some holy water? Look at her. She crazy. Look at her. Okay. Hey. Shh. You know what? Let me go down there and get her. Go get her, baby. Go get her. Ow. Hey. Girl, let me see this towel. Girl. Yeah, the monster. She probably was licking the damn towel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it smells strongly like it, too. Mm-hmm.
You'll be washing out.
Yeah, right now, as soon as I'm done with this. Not that African-American term feeds into laces, because the people I know who identify as that don't feel like they need to learn any African languages. You know what? That's a good point, too. You pro-Black and African, but you don't know no African language? Swahili? Nothing. Nibble, Igbo.
Like when we went to the African store. And the lady spoke.
See what I mean? That's what I'm telling you, Africans be really offended by African Americans. I saw a video in Atlanta where they were South Africans came to America, and lady was like, "Y'all owning everything," that's. And they're like, "Well, why would we discriminate against you? We're African American." And she said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And she said, "Bruh, dude, you hear these motherfuckers? They said they African American," and the guy was like, "Oh hell no," he didn't want to entertain it, but she was like, "Y'all not African American, y'all from Africa, and you're here now," and it's like, but is that what you are too? African American to me is people that are from Africa and they're here. They're African, they have American citizenship. You're from here, girl. Stop letting them fool you with that bullshit. You're African American, you're African American. Bitch, if you go back 2 generations and you got 2 white people in your bloodline, and you got 2 Indian people in your bloodline, Native American, but you got 2 Black people.
We have to be careful with the word African, because the lady that I was going to work for, but she is from Africa.
See?
She's Indian.
See?
I want to be careful with that word.
See what I mean? It's a continent.
I think they forgot that. Okay, Shell mentioned Peru. Peru got Blacks in there too.
See? Everywhere.
So why do you guys keep saying, "Oh, nothing as Black"?
Everywhere. That's what African American means. It means Black Englishmen. But they don't know that. It means Black Englishmen. So it's like, if we're getting to that, and even going into old ways, okay, you're still identifying as African American because your ancestors came from Africa 400 years ago. Okay, so let's keep the laws from 400 years ago then. 400 years ago, there was a lot going on. You beat somebody's ass, they beat you back. 400 years ago, they were into allowing young people to marry. Even some countries still do it. They let young people marry older people. So we're going to keep those laws too? Let's talk about it. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. You had to marry the people you had babies, so you could not just have babies to have babies back then. So let's keep all the practices. If we're anti-homo and we're pro-hetero, then let's make sure the hetero family is whole, and let's make sure we're only having children with people that we marry. Because that's how we're going to keep the heterosexual terms alive. Not the fact that you're into vagina. That doesn't keep the heterosexual home alive. Marrying who you're having sex with is what keeps the heterosexual stuff alive. Because homosexuals get married sometimes too, but they're into fucking without getting married. So, bitch, what makes it different? Can we talk about it? So that's why I'm like, yeah. So let's go back to everything then. If you're pro-African, then I need you to speak African language. I need you to have at least visited Africa at least one time. I need you to actually stay there for 6 months.
When that lady, I said, so you experienced the water thing? Yeah, I'm used to that. My coach is from Africa.
See?
She said, I'm used to that, so.
Hey, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm about to get up over. Every time I get on, they want to get my attention. Look at that.
Got energy.
Yeah, she does. She got some of that. She got some of that monster. Oh, girl, for 2 minutes. Anywho, that's yeah. Like I say, yeah. You pro-black, pro-African. Let me hear you speak a language. Go ahead, speak it out. I'll wait. When was that time you been in Africa? Because bitch, they said that Black Americans supports the $1 trillion industry of hair. So you can go book you can get a passport for only $130 and go to Africa for under $2,000 plane ticket. Round trip probably be $3,000 for a hotel there and all that. Go to Africa at least one time. Tell them that you feel like you're Nigerian. Go to Nigeria and let's go ahead. Let's see what's gonna go on. Let's see if they're gonna accept you. Oh, come here, brother. I think Cape Verde, I think is what it's called. They're open. They say, yeah, you can come out here. Sierra Leone, you come out here. Yeah, because of course there's history of that. 1800s, they took Black people from North Carolina, South Carolina, known as the Geechee people, to Africa. People didn't know that story though. That's what I said. Where did the real story come from that we were like, it's the opposite. People took people from here to there. And that's why you do the ancestor DNA right now. You got Black people. Oh, your root traced back to Africa. Yeah, because you got people there right now that went there in 1800s. You can look it up. It's public record. You don't have connections to Africa because your ancestors came over 400 fucking years ago. You have connections because they took your people there recently. That's why you have fucking connections. Look it up. Public record. But they don't want to educate them stuff on that. And then when you talk about, oh, you're cooning, you're hating. No, bitch. Learn to love the place that you're at now. You do ancestor work. Ask your ancestors. What am I Native American? Am I indigenous to this land? Am I African? Like, girl, it really shocks me. People be like, oh, I'm African. Yeah, I do ancestor work. Really? So what language did they come to you in? Did they teach you something? Is there a dialect of Africa? I'm curious to know. And then, oh, they took it from us. Oh, girl, you can Google Cardi B. You can look up all this other shit you look at. You do research on people's addresses and shit. Why don't you do research on learning a dialect? Let's talk about it for a minute. Let's do research on that. How about that? But everybody gonna do that because they don't want to know the tea. They're into funs and games. I noticed that it's good in 2021 to talk about your victimization, to gloat about it. Nobody loved me, nobody want me. That's more entertaining than I'm healed and I don't care if nobody loves me or want me. I love myself and I want myself. You can talk about that now. Oh, she's a narcissistic. Okay. No, narcissistic people want people to believe in who they are. Like, I need you to like me. I need you. You don't like me, you racist. You don't like me, you homophobic. You don't like me, you trans. Yeah. That's a narcissistic person right there. People could just not like you because they don't like you. They don't have to like you because, oh, they don't like me because I'm a woman. They hate women. They hate man. They hate Black women. What? And I go out, that's a world see me as? I'm a little confused. No, bitch, you're narcissistic. Yeah, girl, she ain't gonna try to take it off this time.
Put it on real good.
I think I'm gonna tape it too. Feel like they need to learn African language. Okay, I already said that. Yes, come on. I know that's really sad, honey. They'll find their truth. I sent you my receipt. Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Larry. Listen, that's right. Happy New Year to you too, Larry. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna go, y'all, because of course I've stayed too long. This is the educational process. I will be coming back for part 2 after all this is done, as well as the classes that people bought. I send those out. I will be coming back. Okay. So, anywho, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. If you're interested in what we're offering right now. And you also, I don't know. I want to wash my face off or go out with my makeup on. I don't know. Wash it out. I'll probably wash it up here. Because I got to wear that mask though. And I don't, girl.
I know. That's the only thing I like wearing makeup because my black one got ruined because I had makeup on. I was being fat.
And I have the shield, but we were talking about the other day how you said you saw the lady, her full face was covered. You're like, what the hell? Yeah, I don't want people looking at me like, it's nighttime. Why this bitch got her full face covered? What's going on? Because it looked like shades and it really covers your whole face. Like a helmet. So I'm like, yeah, honey. Yeah. Yes, honey.
Oh, let me write
Yes.
down the one.
Yes. Oh, I haven't the video. Yeah, Jay, you need to click your email. You got it. If Larry got it, thank you so much. Listen, Jay, if Larry got it, you definitely got it. Check that spam. If he got it, you got it. Because you know you two are the only ones that you to get it. So I resent it out under the same email. Like, his email, your email, then clicked it. So it's definitely there. Check that, Jay. I think I sent it to 1721. 1721. Yes, honey. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Listen, go off.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna come back
Here's your list.
another time, another place,
You don't know if you got a list.
another space.
You want
Where's
this?
my cue cards? Where's my cue cards? Oh, come on, honey. I can't see that. Oh, where's my Y'all, Nips is very protective over me, y'all. He's very protective over me. Anywho, and of course, she's not harmed. She's been here for 2 days, honey. He has not attacked her or anything, honey. He's definitely sent out warnings. Paddled about, honey. She's like, where's my background singers? Where my background singers at, honey? Anyway, y'all. I'm gonna go, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And listen, Jay, check that email again, okay? 1721. 1721. Okay. Love and light, everybody. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I will see y'all again very, very soon. Once again, shout out to those of you who signed up for the Omicron event. And shout out to also those of you who signed up for the 5 mini motherfucking classes, honey. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Anyway. So let me go. Actually, too, before I send out one of the mini classes in Omicron, it's actually going to be a good idea. No, one of the mini classes that we're doing during this event, it would be a good idea for me to send out that show. Oh, God, I need to do that then tomorrow. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow or Thursday, the video that I want to do. Because that can actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, God. Anyway, y'all. Bye for now. Love and light. Bye, honey. Hey.